An ad caught my eye. It was a house price to sell in the classified. On the corner of Dogwood, had dressed off maid and had a welcoming foyer. The glass was all stained. The yard wasn't much, but it had heavenly views. It said, make me an offer that I can't refuse. Has a stone foundation and 4 brick walls below its number, taking all calls. The house of the Lord has a for sale sign. Now it sits empty, the grass is all high. The preacher now preaches his sermons online. The house of the Lord has a for sale sign. Wanted to drop you a new song to keep you a feed coming here on the channel. For those of you who subscribe to Caleb Bailey Music on YouTube, this is called House of the Lord. This song was written with the inspiration when COVID hit this past March in 2020. A friend of mine, Albert Strauderman, and I were working together, professional fireman by trade, and we were going past a church, and he said, "Look, the church is for sale." And actually, there was a sign in the yard that looked like a real estate sign, and the sign was not a real estate sign. When we come up on it, it was actually a sign for the contractor who was renovating the church. And the church had bees in the wall and had to have portions of their wall removed in order to have services and clean the bees out. So the inspiration of this song hit me at that point. However, going back and playing it on my guitar, I used COVID and the current landscape right now, the climate for spiritual happenings, church and so on, and rolled with that into this song. And it talks about a man who picks up his paper and he's looking through the ads and he comes across a house for sale. And when he goes to look at it, the house is describing this beautiful house, nice foyer. It's got a welcoming view, heavenly views, and it goes through the telling about the home itself. However, it shifts and talks about the home, the real home of God, the real house of the Lord, which is the heart and the heart of man. And if you're born again Christian, I'm not here to preach. I'm here to play and sing music, but I am a born-again Christian, and that's a lot of the background of my writing abilities and how I began in music was playing in church. And this song, with the current landscape, really hit home because it talks about the preacher's preacher. Now he's preaching his sermons online, and the house of the Lord has a for sale sign. Jason Berry is featured on this. He's one of the artists I failed to mention earlier in some of my other segments. But check him out. Jason Berry is a 6-time Florida State fiddle champion. He's Grammy nominated. He played with Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver for years. He's playing with Joe Mullins and the Radio Ramblers currently. And he's on Billy Blue Records. Check him out, the Ramblin' Fiddler. Great fiddle player. He adds some real lonesome fiddle to this and really made the song pop. And I want to give him some credit on this as well. If you like good fiddle music, check Jason Berry out. Diary in My Mind was still on the charts. It's been on the charts several months this year, but check him out. Great album. Also, I wanted to feature a DJ starting up in my segments that plays bluegrass. So if you're a bluegrass connoisseur, if you're listening to Caleb Bailey music, you like bluegrass, check out 96.9 Les Irby He has a bluegrass show every Saturday evening and a spotlight on bluegrass every day through the week. But you can stream him live on 969wsig.com. Check his show out. I'm going to be giving a nod to some more people across. If you have iHeartRadio and stuff like that, you can check them out in different states. So I just wanted to start highlighting some bluegrass stations that you can tune into. Since they support us, we want to support them. And I'm going to leave you with this little tidbit. The House of the Lord has a for sale sign. And we only have about 24 days to the arrival of Baby B. And I'm sure Christine is dying to get that happening. And only you can prevent forest fires. So have a good evening.